It's a sad, sad day. It was inevitable, but not this soon. Hello everybody and welcome back to the Bolton save, and we've played a few games. We're looking good in the Premiership. We're lying 7th as you can see in the table there, and a couple of results as well. But it is a very, very sad day. We have received a record transfer fee, but one of our players, our star player, one we were hoping to keep on for a long, long time, has departed ways so soon. And of course I'm talking about Kylian. He's gone. He's gone to Real Madrid. They activated his release clause. We couldn't say no. And it's Real Madrid, isn't it? It's everybody's dream to play in Spain and for one of the top clubs in Europe, with it being either Bayern Munich, PSG, Barcelona, Real Madrid, Man United, Liverpool. But of course, we managed to stave off the interest from Man United, but it was Real Madrid who did come in. And I mean, look at this lad, 19 years old now. He was our superstar. And after the last season, hang on to him for another season at least anyway, which is a little bit of a pain. 7.5 I mean, he was a superstar for Monaco as well. We pick him up very cheap at 30 million. But they do pay us a record transfer fee of 76 million. Granted, it's not in the hundreds, but for us, it's a record selling fee, which meant a lot of money was handed out all over the place. But we did receive some money for the kitty, and our finances looked very, very good. We did spend some of that money already. And shall we tell you who we have in his place? Well, not just yet, but we will have in the January. Nico Antonello. I think he's a fairly good replacement, actually, to be perfectly honest. If we do a quick comparison, if we may... yes, Kylian is slightly more physical and speedy, and yeah, he's just slightly better. But Nico's got good vision, and he's got good attacking, and he's got it up there as well. So I think he'll grow into that. Defending, I'm not really interested in. I'm not really bothered about that at all, to be honest. But he can play on the right wing as well. But 19 years old, he does come to us as a wonder kid as well. And just look at these stats; they're lovely, aren't they? Apart from we'll just try and ignore that. We don't want to see that, but we do pick him up for the same amount of money as well. I think it was around about 30 million as well, with a little bit of add-ons. I think it's around about 40-50 million in the end that we will be spending. So hopefully, but we have no release clause on him. I'm not going to make the same mistake. 76 million I thought was a high enough release clause, and yeah, Real Madrid came in twice over the window to try and nab him. He wasn't happy we didn't let him speak to him, but the fee they were offering was way too low, and in the end they offered his release, which was rather a bit painful. But look at these stats. I mean, I don't want to go through all of them, but they just look absolutely wonderful. 9 goals in 79. He's I think he'll do better for us in the style that we're going to be playing. It is just a little bit slow sometimes playing football, but we're a little bit quicker. And acceleration and pace is not too bad. It's very good for fitness and jumping reach and everything. Everything looks really nice. First touch and finishing, brilliant. And everything you need just to... we're going to try and use the complete forward with him as well, which has got all the stats that you need for him as well. So right, going back to the season then, we after the Everton win in the Charity Shield, we did stumble against Tottenham. It was an 84th minute goal. We did so well to hold on to a 0-0 away from home. In the end, we just caved in with a mistake at the back. But the next game saw us play against Bristol Rovers, newly promoted, and we absolutely hammered them 3-0. Rabbi and Liam Hughes getting on the score sheets, our 2 wingers. And then the following game saw us beat West Brom. Not convincingly, I have to say, but a 1-0 all the same, which brings us on to the Everton. And yes, Everton again. I know it wasn't planned, but I'll tell you for why. Because we have got the European group stage draw today. So it just comes in just before the Everton game, and then we've obviously got Forest afterwards. So shall we proceed to the draw, and we'll find out who we've got. We are not first seeds. In fact, we're not second seeds either. We're not third seed. It's going to be difficult for us though. But teams, I think that should win. Right, if we just go through all these groups, because it won't be us that are being drawn in this slot. So that's the next part. Okay, right, here we go. This is the pot then. So the first one, Zebra or Juventus, will Ferencváros or Dynamo. Is that Dynamo Kiev maybe? Right, let's draw this team. Let's see who's going to find themselves. Of course we find ourselves in this one. We tend to be drawn first in all of the things that we don't want to be drawn first in. And that's not a very good group. However, we are playing a Hungarian and Croatian team. So I think we could do some damage against them too. But Juventus, I'm not so sure. I think we've just gone and got a bad group here. So we'll draw the rest of the groups as well. So there we are. Is this what they're expecting us to finish in? I'm hoping so. But I'd rather finish second so we can qualify. So it's going to be quite tough to qualify from this group, I feel. But I think we can at least beat these guys from Hungary. And possibly Dynamo as well. Home games are going to be very, very important. Group B, see Sporting, Young Boys, Burnley and Olympiacos. They've got quite tough. Portuguese Sporting there and Young Boys. We've got Real Sociedad, we've got Hoffenheim, Bratislava and Prague in that one. We've got Metz, Hamburger, Maccabi and Luzern. We've got Genk, Roscoe. There's not many English clubs in this one, is there at all? How did Burnley get into here? Valencia, Moscow, Lazio and Chalario. Lask, Qarab, Feyenoord and Partizan. Then Rangers, Rennes, North Zealand and Shakhtar. Shakhtar, I would have thought will win that group, but it's anybody's game. But Juventus, I'm quite surprised to see him there. But if we go through, we do see a drop from the Champions League as well, I would have thought so. Right, okay, enough of that then. The draw has been made. Also, there has been another draw for the Carabao Cup. Yes, we're at home and we're home against Man City, so things aren't looking that great for us at the minute, are they? It's not looking good. Not good at all. So let's move on to this next game then. So let's see the side that's going to face Everton once again. Right then, the side to face Everton in this game. We've got Young in goal, who's playing very well. He's had 2 clean sheets on the bounce. Let's see if we can make it a third. Carlos, Buongiorno, Vosson and Williams. At the back, we've got Mpadu just sitting in front of him as anchor. We've got McNally and Amar with Maldini and Hughes, and then Pietro up front. Vasquez has taken an injury, so he can't play at left back, and Colotti as well. He's not quite fit. I'm just wondering what's wrong with him. He can play up to 45 minutes, so I would have liked to have played him though. Wakefield has taken a little bit of a knock as well. He'll be returning to training tomorrow, and same with Kloss as well, although we are short of players somewhere. But yeah, it just seems like we're very, very short of players, but we'll see how it goes. So this is the side. Let's see if we can go and heap some misery on Everton then, shall we? I think it's not a big ask, is it? We are at home. We beat them in the Charity Shield. Shall we go and beat them again? Even if it's in 0-0, it's not too bad. We've come a long way. I think we're more concentrated on Europe this season, which is probably understandable. Which is where majority of our income is going to be coming from this season as well. So Bolton at home, Everton away, and we've kicked off. Apparently 5 minutes gone already. Fabinho has already took a yellow card in the game for Everton. Tottenham are raced ahead 1-0 and Watford are 2-0 up at Bournemouth. Bournemouth got hammered by Arsenal 7-1. I think it was the second game of the season. And already Everton have come at us, and they've taken the lead within 25 minutes with a fantastic free kick there. The goalkeeper, you have to question, left a lot of room, but again the wall didn't do its job, did it? I guess we're not looking very inspired, are we? I feel we're not doing an awful lot out there, and that's very disappointing. Again, it's going the same way like it was in the Charity Shield, which nothing has really happened apart from that one goal. We are on top of this, apparently, but the scoreline doesn't say that, though, does it? As we should intercept that one, which we don't, as Everton come forward with Fabinho. We don't get a tackle in there, and Larsson with a great stop by Young on the back, on the near post. It's an excellent dive, one-handed, and Everton fans are looking very happy there, jubilant behind the goal though. It looks like we're all mixed in together again though. It's not Wembley, although full capacity as usual. Hughes with a cross, and we... How did we not score? Cross it then. Forson into the edge, and Padu, McNally, back to Padu, and it's been fouled. That's just going to show that the ball, was it over the line? We're talking to there, a yellow card. Could he not have been sent off for that? As we get a free kick, as McNally gets his first goal of the season. What a goal! Have it. So life without Killian starts today, and yeah, it's a cracking goal though, isn't it? I like that. I like that a lot. Tottenham are raced to a 4-0 victory, 4-0 lead over Forest, who we got next, thankfully. So hopefully we may heap some misery on them as well. Let's do it again. We're on fire. We're on form, and our players are starting to mould themselves into a very, very good team as well. As we go wide, Omar plays it out to Hughes. Hughes races down that line. He's probably feeling a little bit threatened by Maldini, but who cares? Maldini comes over the other side and heads it in for his first goal, and his first goal for the club as well, I think it was. I'm not sure if it's first goal for the... Yeah, it must be. First goal of the season. It's got to be his first competitive goal for the club. And that is a fantastic... I mean, look at that. Wonderful goal. Gets his head to it, and he's up and running in the league now as well. And that is just what the doctor ordered. We've turned it around in inside 10 minutes. And 20 minutes to go. We need to make a couple of changes, although I'm really tempted not to. Let's pause it. 15 to go. Who do we... Padu. I'm going to bring Biscuits in. He can control things there at the back. And also... Omar's playing really well at the moment. I thought he was. He's only on 6.8. Do we take him off? Do we bring O'Reilly? We consolidate. We bring O'Reilly in. Maldini could come over the... Actually, do we need to bring Hughes, Maldini? They're playing well. I'm not going to change it. Pietro, not so. But apart from Jules, who can play up front, we've got nobody else. Rabbi can play up front. But I'd rather get him, leave him for the next game. Confirm the subs, and we'll carry on. The games are going to be coming in thick and fast very soon as well, especially with the European games. But Carlos has the ball. Carlos has got a call up for his country as well. So that's good to see that majority of our players now that we're having, and they are being recognised internationally now as well. As the shot comes in from Hughes. It's a good effort. 10 to go. Can we see this out? Chelsea are 3-1 up at Arsenal, scoring goals again. Just taking a step back from Chelsea, who are winning 3-1 away from them. Arsenal 4-1. Scoring goals for fun at the moment. And time is ticking away. Let's not ruin it now, as we stand a very, very good chance of coming away with something here. 20 seconds to go. Sivlar has got the ball. He's knocked it up over the top, and we do header it. It's headed back to him, and Greenwood, he misses. Thankfully, the ball's gone wide. It's a goal kick. Take your time. We don't need to rush it. And that's it. We all run walk off, and we have just beaten Everton for the second time already this season. I'm reasonably happy about that. It's a home victory. Arsenal win. Well, we're leading 5-1 at that point. Excellent effort, guys. Ooh, coming up, Forest is coming up. We could have a goal fest. I doubt it, but we could do. Vintage display. 15 shots to their 6. 58% possession. That's better. That is a lot better. And this formation just tends to help us out a little bit more, especially with the players that we have got. Nicholas close to triggering a clause. Connor Nicholas is now one appearance away from making 50 for Wrexham, who will have to pay us £45,000. Always welcome. Any little bit helps. And McNally shines. Great free kick to set us on the way. Love it. A couple of the other scores coming through. Like Arsenal 5-1. Watford beat Bournemouth 5-1. So it looks like Bournemouth are going to be the whipping boys this season. They lost 7-1 to Arsenal, and now they've lost 5-1. Everton lose again, as we don't. Liverpool, the final game, they will beat West Ham. We've moved into 6th position. We are 3 points behind the leaders. Now, wouldn't that be something? We are trying to claim top 7 this season, which would be quite nice. United have dropped into the ninth position there, some way off. They've lost 2 games now. Did they lose again? They lost to Norwich 1-0. So Arsenal lead the way with Liverpool, Chelsea, Tottenham, Man City, and then ourselves. Watford are up there. Brighton, United, who were Everton are down here, so they were up there before. Forest coming up next. 4 out of 4 they have lost, so we'll see what we can do. And it's in 2 weeks' time, typically. International duties, so it seems. So we'll see you very, very shortly. The City ground at Nottingham after our 2-week international break. We did play a friendly in between time, which we'll show you the goals afterwards. But a stunning 4-0 victory over Bradford City, I think it was. A couple of fringe players getting a chance to showcase themselves before our European tie. Young is going to start off in goal. We've got Carlos, Wakefield, Buongiorno and Colotti at the back. Biscuits is going to play as the anchor man this time. O'Reilly, McNally in the centre. We've got Maldini and Hughes out on the wings and Pietro up front. Forest with 1 win in the last 5 or whatever games it is. Not doing too well at the bottom of the table. Colotti now on the ball with O'Reilly. They're going to play a little bit of a triangle session here as Biscuits has the ball, then plays it across to Carlos, who threads Maldini through, and we should have been 1-0 up after 30 seconds. The fact that we weren't, and the fact that it was Maldini, you would have expected the Italian to put that one away. But not this time. Colotti this time on the ball, plays it into O'Reilly. O'Reilly then puts it back to Colotti. It's a very, very good team we have built here. And just the odd 1 or 2 exceptions, but that is an awful mistake to make, and it's in the back of the net. And Sergio Diaz gets his first goal of the season, and we're 1-0 down. Not impressed. Was that Buongiorno? Colotti played it to Buongiorno, it was, and he just dillied on the ball. And 2 against 1 wasn't exactly fair, really. So he was played in trouble by Colotti there. As our goalkeeper just stands around, watches it go past at his near post. Not impressive. At the bottom of the table, I don't think they've won a game. I think they may have won a game yet. I'm not so sure. But Diaz is on track again in front of goal. Young this time with a save down to his left. Pity he didn't do that with the goal, wasn't it? A chance for ourselves with here at the bottom left hand side. Colotti into Riley to Pietro. Pietro's getting involved, but we would like him to be in the middle and score a goal. Biscuits, you going to have a shot? No, McNally? Anybody going to have a shot? Carlos then finds Maldini into the bottom, and that's in the back of the net, and it's a goal. Liam Hughes with his 2nd goal of the season. That's beautiful play. Wow, we just played the ball around. We let him come on to us, and we just found the killer ball. Carlos, great pass through. Maldini on it. Right across goal. Sweaty as you like. It's 1-0. It's 1-1. 1-0. I wish it was 1-0. It should be 1-0. Let's not concede a goal straight away. Great catch by Young, though. Well out. I'm not sure. I can't remember whether he's prone to catching the ball an awful lot. I don't know, but it's a good distributed kick over to Pietro, though. In on goal. Plays in and Hughes. O'Reilly. That's unlucky. We did have the opportunity there and a great break as well. Wonderful stuff. Hefferman now with the goal kick. We should intercept that. McNally's going to pull in Carlos. He does. Carlos racing down that right hand side. Oh, steers past his man in the middle of the box. It's all over the place. Forest are all over the place. We've just confused them an awful lot now, haven't we? They're probably wondering what on earth has happened. We were on top of this in the first half an hour, first 10 minutes, and now all of a sudden we're coming at them. Right, there's another opportunity. Forest this time with the ball, going past the halfway line and knock it up. We do intercept, and we do have it back. Maldini, well played, cushioned it into Wakefield. Wakefield to Pietro, who heads it on to nobody in particular, but we are chasing it down though. Lipola, well played. We should get a yellow shirt onto that. We do. To Maldini, beautiful control there as he comes down the far side. He sees Hughes, and Hughes is racing down that left hand side, cuts inside back post. Maldini, goal, wonderful, 2nd goal of the season. Liam Hughes, absolutely excellent play, and he's continuing his assist role as well. I mean, that's what you want from our wingers. Byline and cross. Skips past his man, and then crossing it, and then Maldini with a wonderful header for his 2nd goal of the season. We're 2-1 up. We've turned it around just before half time as well. That is exactly what the doctor ordered. Do we have another opportunity here? We do. And McNally gets a goal this time. His 2nd goal of the season after his wonderful free kick against Everton. And McNally is got 2 goals this season as well. The only people that aren't scoring are our forwards. And Rabi's not even on the pitch. Maldini, we're going to see it again. I mean, it's a flat line there as we will make the move, and that's a wonderful goal. Excellent efforts. Excellent effort indeed. Right. Okay, can we extend this lead as Forest with Diaz with the corner as it's in the box and it's in the back of the net. Tony Powell with his first goal of the season, and somehow they've managed to get a goal back. We were comfortable until that. We don't jump. We don't jump at all. I mean, we were all standing around here looking like lemons. Right, Maldini now on the ball. What's he going to do here? As he races forward, goes past one man. He's got a little bit of, I mean, it's not impressive, but he does find, what can I say? Jerry McNally's done it again. That's beautiful play. Pietro with another, well, he gets involved again. It's an assist for him today, but McNally's got 2. We're 4-2 up. We're finding a little bit of form, actually. And I was contemplating using our attacking formation some point in this half, but while we're winning 4-2, we don't really want to change it. And I think away from home, using a defensive sort of formation with the anchorman, I think it's helping us an awful lot. And I think it'll help us against the bigger clubs. That's a wonderful sliding tackle by... oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. We're still only 4 minutes into the second half, and... I mean, it's a great tackle there, and the goals are just flying in, aren't they? Absolutely flying in. Not impressed by that at all. Hughes is injured, actually. So we're going to take him off, and we're going to bring Rabi in, and then we're going to switch them 2 round. We still can bring in Jules on that right-hand side, or we could bring in Jules up there. Maybe we need to bring Petra as an advance forward instead. See what he does. 20 minutes to go. We get across. It's been put in. It's a penalty somewhere. There's a push. It's a penalty decision. McNally in for his hat-trick. Oh, he's missed his hat-trick. The opportunity for his hat-trick. He rushed it. He rushed it. Right, Maldini with a corner. He's on the left-hand side now. McNally. He's going to be bitterly disappointed that he didn't get that. He probably wanted to take the penalty a bit further out. And Lepola has a lot of space down this left-hand side. He's coming forward. We do nick it off him there, Carlos. And then gives it away again. It's a very good stop. Looking a little bit nervous now, guys. Paddy can come in for biscuits. And Jewel, I'm thinking Omar can come in for Riley. There we go. Just make them a couple of changes. Just straight swaps. 10 minutes to go. Steady the ship now, guys. Not an awful lot of chances this match. Only 15 with 9 on target. Very disappointing, but we are hopefully going to be running out as winners. We escaped 3 goals in the first 5 minutes of the second half. It could have been a whole lot more. It wasn't to be, but we do escape that. I mean, 8 shots out of 11 on target. Forest probably unlucky to lose that. It was our half in the first half, but it was all them in the second half. Close call, guys. A close call, but it does mean we do have a further 3 points. 4 goals as well. Excellent effort. I probably don't think so, but a win's a win at this stage. We're trying to get as many wins and goals as we can. 4-3. That does push us up into 4th position, ladies and gentlemen. 4th position. It's granted we've had the easier games to play, apart from Everton, who are languishing in 14th position, but we have had the likes of Forest, West Brom and Bristol City to play, so teams you would expect us to beat. But I wanted to beat Forest a bit more comfortable than that. Hopefully when they come to our ground we'll beat them a little bit more than that. Anyway, this is the game. Bradford City. We'll show you the goals. Got Colotti scoring 1, Jules scoring 2, and then we have Arnold scoring 1 as well. It's one of our nearby teams that we want to play, keep the legs ticking over, but we did play an awfully well, and that's very well worked out goal. Just carve them apart in the middle there, as we do the same here. Jules getting involved every single time. Noah Williams doing the job as well. Between him and Carlos, it's going to be touch and go who actually is going to be our number 1, but we'll just keep going how they are. And Arnold rounds off a beautiful display. 4-0, or Jules does actually, with a penalty on 76 minutes. There it is, yeah, a couple 15 minutes later. But yeah, that's a very, very good display of football. Everybody playing well. Batali getting a goal and obviously getting in goal and keeping a clean sheet. It's what he does best, Batali. Right, it's a no-brainer when we're coming back. We are concentrating on the Europa League this season, as well as the league and everything else. But I think what we'll do, we'll come back to each time we have a Europa League game, or unless we get to the semi-finals and any cups, which is looking very optimistic at the minute. But we're going to come back to the Dinamo game and we'll play Chelsea away. Right, okay, if you enjoyed that, please pop a like on there. If you'd like to see more new to the channel, please subscribe. And until next time, guys, thank you very much for watching. Thank you.